Alright. Alright. I just feel like I have to say this for potentially the last time. I say this because this could be the end of everything. This could be the end of my channel. This could be the end of me uploading. I say this because of one thing in particular. The Google's new attempt to have age verification. Now, this doesn't target big channels. You know, the ones with like millions of subscribers and all that, like Mr. Beast and etc. No, instead, it can also go after small channels, even ones like mine where I have a small, tiny amount of subscribers. Not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad when it comes to having this amount of subscribers. Oh no, that's at least still a good thing. At least it would be until now, because yeah, those channels could also be affected too. And 18 plus content or not, you are screwed with this system in place. So, what does that mean for me? Well, it means I could potentially be screwed in the process of trying to make videos. And I tried to balance everything for it being like, for pretty much almost a few people, and doing whatever the hell I wanted to do, but I guess with this new system in place, it seems like I can't do that. And if it pushes too much, I just might delete this channel and uninstall YouTube and everything and move on to another site. Completely. Just a little bit of awareness and a warning sign if this gets worse and worse. Because, unfortunately, it has gotten to this point. Because of, well, some certain... I'm not going to say any names, or I'm not going to say any group names, but let's just say certain people that for some reason are just too lazy to do their jobs. And thus have to make the rest of us suffer because they refuse to do their jobs. That is the problem. And it has gotten to this point. This could have all been avoided. This could have all been avoided so that we don't have to suffer. But no. They had to do it. It just had to be done. And as a result, this could be the end of... And it's not just me. A lot of YouTubers, big or small, have been affected by this system. And I'm gonna be honest. I definitely would be one of those. Not would. I definitely I'm probably gonna be one of those that is going to be affected by this system. And to the point where it's gonna think, oh, you're a child. Like, no. And the worst part is you'd have to have biometric Face ID, and you need to send your information out like an idiot. Send your government information out like an idiot. Like, no. Why the fuck should I do that? In order for some reason for them to be satisfied with that. Don't you know that that's gonna get a hacker to hack into that shit and then potentially shut your shit down? Isn't that ironically, aren't people, I'm not gonna say what they are, but aren't a certain group of people gonna take advantage of that? Of your information that you had to send out because someone made a stupid BS system that was like, hey, I need your information. So give it out for the world to see like a fucking idiot. I have a theory that maybe they hired some hackers. I don't know. That could just be a theory. But yeah, just wanted to say that this could be the end of my channel. This could be the end of me uploading on YouTube for good, and that I'll have to move on to a different site. Move on to somewhere else on the internet entirely. Because YouTube is slowly but surely will no longer be the platform for any of my content going forward at this point. Or not at this point, but almost at this point. It could get there. It could get there if pushed enough. You never know. You never know what could happen. It's so shulbit that I just feel like I can't take it no more. Or I feel like I'm just gonna end up not taking it anymore. But who knows? Maybe this won't happen to me. But then again, I know for a fact this will happen. But maybe it'll just all pass over. There could be maybe just a tiny bit of a chance that this won't happen. But that's just it. It's so small that I'm not so sure if it even won't happen. Because I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, I just wanted to get that warning bit out there. For me. And you guys potentially. And if this is really the final video that I upload, just note that I've been glad to entertain some of y'all that actually did watch this, and I'm glad I've had the subscribers I had. I'm at least humble with that, and with that being said, if this is my last video, like I said before, then I'm so glad I had some of y'all who at least watched this stuff and at least commented on some of them and all that. So that's about it. There's nothing else I could say other than due to this verification system, I'm potentially going to be done. This might just be my last video. I'm not going to say it is definitely for sure, but it might be my last video. Keyword. Might. That's all I have to say. So, for the last time, potentially the last time, Turtles. And it's been fun for what it was worth. It was worth a shot.